Right, welcome back to Heritage Farms. This is number 4. This is the first one I made since I posted this. So, may I mention I made the first 3 in a batch of 3 over a week, 1 week period, and I didn't start posting until I made the 3rd one. So I'm getting some feedback now. I'm very pleased with the feedback. Thank you all very much. It's been excellent. Now, I did say I was going to do baling on this one, or collecting the bales. I'm going to leave that until I've got all the harvest done. Because if I recall correctly, and I'm just going to go up to a bale and just check. Yes, I haven't got the bale extension mod on here, so they'll be safe in the field. I'm not looking forward to baling, to collecting the bales. I am awful at it. But we've got this field here is now clear, and it's got all the bales on, but just to find what I'm looking for, which is an ordinary tractor. I'm going to do 1 load here because Cars Night got in touch after the first, I think it was the first or second one, and said this is how you should be using this gear here. I wasn't unloading it right. I'll just get this started. So I remember what is on what. Get this down. I'll just get another load and we'll just go through how I should be doing it, so you can all learn from it. I'll just put this up to 4. It might be a little bit on the far side, but I think we'll stick at 4 mile an hour. And I'm actually stopped using the combine harvester now, and back to using this again, because this is damn sight more fun, to be honest. Okay, it's not quick. I'm turning these things on the outside because it seems to turn better this way than trying to turn it with the inside. I'll just put that down. We might as well go back in the cab. Whoa. This is the last of the grind fields to do. I've still got, I think, the spuds of potatoes and beet to do, and the maize to do. The maize I am actually going to shaft that. I'm going to forage that, I think. No, scrub that. I am not going to forage that. I am going to use the corn picker, which I haven't used yet, and I'm looking forward to trying. Now, I've also now set up a rotation for the fields. There's 9 fields, and the order they're going to be done is grass, maize, wheat, barley, potatoes, rape. I'm going to use rape in here because I need the extra crop. Maize again, barley and beet. 1 maize, depending on whether we want it or not, will be done for silage, and 1 will be picked each time. I'm not looking forward to have one of the big fields to forage. I'm not looking forward to using that 1 roll forage harvester, especially on a field this size. It's going to be interesting, shall we say. But that's the order I've decided to do it. And the grass will be the soil mod grass, which I believe you can actually cultivate back in when you finish it. You don't have to plough it. And 1 or 2 of these fields will want ploughing, and I will have to do it in the crate feed mode because there is some grass in them which isn't weeds. This one isn't too bad, but I think that was 4. No, it wasn't 4. It's 1 below this. Oh, not been 4. Oh, I'm rambling again. I think it must have been 4. It's got some bad grass in it, which I will have to just plough under to create the field properly. Yes, I was getting this completely wrong. I was leaving the spout out and I shouldn't be. And we will see when I get this full. When I get this full, I'm going to go over and bale, the bales on, I think it's field 1. Oh, we're there. I'm just going to back. That's it. Then we just leave that like that. And then we'll swap over to this one. Actually, I'm going to just swap back to this because I want to just straighten this up a bit. Now I need to see. I ain't got a lot of space there, so we'll just go back a bit just to straighten up the tractor. It makes it a bit easier to line up with this one. I'm actually a little bit close, so I'm going to try and back up here. Now once I've got this year done and got some silage made, I think I'll find it easier if I'm actually in cab to judge roughly where I am. Yeah, I don't think that's far out. Now we hop back over here. Now we have to lower the cutter, and then we put the pipe across. Now if I got this right, which I haven't, isn't that a surprise? Just go, whoa, we go back again. See if we're right this time. I think we might still be too far out. Here we are. Well, this is a what you should do thing. Oh, no, the wrong one. This is the order we should be doing things. You know how it is, you go to explain something and you make matters worse. Wasser and wasser, as we say around here, and I cannot back a dolly to save my life. You have to excuse that. I don't want to get too close in. If you get too close in, then it tips the whole trailer a bit. I'm trying to. That looks a bit better. Now I don't know. A little better from that angle. Yes, we got it this time. Could be about another 6 inches to put in. I'm talking about scale there, not anything. And that's roughly how you do this. We'll do one more. Come on, we'll see if we can get it better next time. But first you don't succeed. My old dad used to say, give up and go on, boy. Switch it all on. I must say, I'm enjoying using manual gears. It saves messing about with the cruise control. Shove it in the gear and away you go. As you can see, this is actually not as far as it seems. You've seen there, I know the chopped straw mod is showing a lot better. It's never going to be brilliant on this. As you look at the grain, it's not a great density built into this map, which is not a bad thing. I think this lot would play nicely on a very low end machine. I'm not saying about the foul map, which is quite detailed model. And Cast Knight had a look at it and said it's a good model, but there's rather too many triangles in it, so it could cause. That one could cause problems, but the rest of the stuff will work perfectly nicely on, I would have thought, on a weak laptop with Intel graphics. And Intel and graphics, to my mind, is a contradiction in terms. Let's get another one done. See, we're getting through these fields. So this is the last of the grind fields to be harvested. I may not get that done in the course of this day. I probably will finish this off screen. And next time hopefully we'll be on beet, potatoes and maize. We'll probably do the maize first, because I think the potatoes will be last, because think there's an extra growth stage with potatoes if memory serves, and I am remembering to lift the cutter as I'm turning. I'm dropping it back about now when we just about finished the turn back into it. But I still really enjoy it. Although I have had a few practices on another version of this map, trying to load bales on, and I need more practice. Because you cannot use the automatic equipment. The forks are too long, far too long. In fact, you try and put the second one onto the trailer and you push the first one off. So I'm going to have to use the forks supplied in the pack, and it's not often you get a pack with so much stuff in it, and all good top quality stuff. I know I've gushed about this small farm pack before, and I should probably keep gushing about it. And we're almost there. I'm only going to do this one, then I'm going to stop. We're going to do a bit of baling. Take it back out of the corner. That's it. Oh, we are the right way. Now, let's see if we can do it this time. The only thing is, if I've got any, like, this tractor is a bit quiet compared to the John Deere. It's a bit hard to hear, especially with the John Deere going. I think I'm miles out again. That's me just hitting the wrong button. Yeah, we're miles out again. Marvellous, I just finished cutting another field and I haven't had any issues at all. I start to record and we cannot do it again. As my old mate Bipolar Prophet would say, go figure. No, I think we must have it this time. It's hard to actually see. No, we haven't. We're nowhere near. No, yes we are. We just got it. I did have it, so the spout was actually just over the thing instead of almost over it. Oh, it's just on full anyway. I'll go and empty this off. I'm just going to shut this off. Just leave that like so. I'm just going to empty this off and we're going to have a look and talk about one or two other things. Yeah, that's not on the tractor, that's up the gears. That's it. Now whereabouts are we? Need to find a way out. No, there's a way out here somewhere. There we are. Try not to run the sightseers down because they're all down here to have a look at what's going on here. We'll have a little drive past some of the other fields for it's clear. Three, I think, is beetle potatoes. 6, I think, is maize. Can't really see it where we are. This is where the sheep live in here. One thing that always amused me about the Giants, and I really should watch where I'm going. Good job I got damage mod on here. Always amused me that you have to feed grass to sheep and cattle when they're in meadows which are covered in grass. I'd love to see someone made a mod that as the cattle and sheep graze, they don't need food from the from the feeding troughs. They will live quite happily on that, and when they finish that up, they then start to eat out the trough, and of course the grass in the meadows and will disappear. This would be almost impossible to do. I'm not a modder, but it would be lovely to see. Just to add a little bit more realism. Let's bring this round and we'll just watch this. There's good animation on this trailer. Let's swing it onto here. I'm not even going to attempt to back in. Luckily you don't have to back in on any of these. And just get to a situation where we can see it. And just start tipping. That is rather nice. Then of course the grinds disappear, and I'm not certain how much grain we've got in stock. I think we're getting quite a bit in now. If that's off the age, there'd actually be an auger come out of this pit. That'd be a lot smaller pit than it is, and it'd be an auger pit. 6, 8 or 10 inch auger coming out of it. Depends how rich the farmer was. Now it's all done up on this. I better just take this back and find my way back. I come a pretty way around to get here. Go this way. I think this is closer. Whoa. Yeah, one's up ahead there. Going a bit quick on this. Just a smidgen. Want to hit the pedestrians. I'm trying not to hit them, and I'll leave that and do that later. Finish this off later. I now swap over to Oliver. I'm not using at the moment. I will be using it again. Oh yes, this one here. I had a problem with this. Well, I didn't find it, to be honest. I've been using this as a cart and tractor only. It was Chris of TBF our channel who found this problem, and I had a look into it and found out what it was. It wouldn't run anything on the PTO. So all I'd done was I cheated a bit. I had a look at one of the cars, this tractor. I had a look at the John Deere Model A, and I decided that possibly, this unwrapped, that possibly the power wasn't enough. It's very low power, low torque coming from this. Where should we go first? I think we better do the inside first. I'm going to regret doing this because I don't want to actually bale. I don't want to pick the bales up. Now what I will do is I'm going to cruise this. I think about 4 miles an hour will be plenty for this. It might even be a bit high for this. So we'll switch on, drop that, check which one is cruise on here. I'm going to miss a bit at the start because oh, that's got it now. And it may be a little bit quick. I'm going to slow that another mile and a half. Take it down to 3, it seems a bit better. Yeah, see, it wouldn't pull anything. This has got, I think, 48 horsepower, apparently. But it wouldn't run stuff that needed only 20 horsepower. Yes, you'd lose quite a bit of the power because you actually got to drag the tractor itself along, but you wouldn't be losing that amount. I had a look, and I had a look at the John Deere, and it's in the Falmet XML. You have to unzip the Falmet package and look in the Falmet XML, and about a third the way down, I think it was, there's a torque figure, and I think I put it to about, I think it's 580 in, instead of what it was, which was about 2 something, I think 200 or 210, something like that. Something very low, and it seems to occur that it will now run stuff, but I thought I'd have bought 2 models of this out, and one with the fix and one without. I was thinking that if the John Deere, which is about 28 brake horse or something stupid, can run a lot of this stuff, so should this. It's a nice model. I like it. So far I haven't used any of the stuff out the Giants Classic pack. I will be using 1 or 2 of the tractors out there, I think, at some point. But I haven't found any need to as yet. And this is going well. I'm going to say do a few passes of this, and we'll probably go back to corn cutting, because this game can wait a lot. With course, I keep saying course play, soil mod, we will be losing the windrows over time. I was having a look, and I may see if I can figure out how you put basic gears on this. You can actually add basic gears to this. I think it needs it. Wish me luck. I think I'm feeling quite pucker after my success with getting chopped straw on here. We do about half the inside, and I'm going to go back and we'll have a look and see how much we've got. Oh, how much grain we've got, so we know what more we need to do. And there is some IC on there, very simple IC. That this bit here will open and close. I'll have to bring up this so I can remember. I think that's IC. And I'm not on the tractor, of course. I can't get on the tractor. No, it's not going to allow me to, but there was something here. I know that Chris was playing it. Ah, there we are, the toolbox. Opens and closes. I better just turn this off again. I'm not a great lover, I see, but little things like that, which don't make too much difference, amuses me. I think there's going to be a lot of bales, and what I'm also going to do is I'm not going to put the beet and potatoes where in the shed where they've got on this map. I'm actually going to go up near that big field, if you remember from the classic series where I had the silage silo. I'm actually going to put some clamps in, which is one of the reasons I want the straw bales, not just for the cattle when we get them, but also to be able to make clamps with. And a clamp is basically a straw bales, 3-sided. No, I was going to say building, but construction. You tip your beet and potatoes in, and then when you're done, you put a layer of straw over top, then earth over top of that. That keeps the beet and potatoes very well indeed. And it's the old way to, and it's still used to a small extent. And it's damn so cheap. I'm using purpose-built buildings. Now I'm going to attempt to make those, and it should be quite easy. It should be a case of use enough straw bales. I only need to go about 2 bales high. A lot of the way I deal with bales, I'm afraid only go 1 high, and just put a heap in there. You know, the little heat trigger, so I can tip into them. I think it could look quite effective. I'm not going to try and cover them with straw afterwards, because I don't think that'd work. Placeable heaps, that's the thing I was trying to think of. And when we come to use them, we will have to remove them with front loader. And for that I will use the front loader off the Classics pack. I like using that little thing. I'm only going to use that one from the Gift of Caucasus pack or map, just for loading bales from plant bales and for wool bales. But for loading and unloading stuff, I will be using that little 750 litre capacity bucket. Yes, I must be mad. Right, do another roll. Probably I should get it onto a roll and come out of cab, and we just watch this thing work. We take this roll here, get it straight, and we just come out of cab. It does look rather nice, this model. And when I were a boy, I can remember these things running, not John Deere so much, but must probably be Massey Harris or something similar. Massey's had more partners than almost anyone. Does look nice. It is really well done again. Right, we'll get to the end of this roll and I'll finish up. We'll have a look and see how much we've got in stock. Once I've got this done, I don't know whether to sell first or whether to try the bales. I'll see what day we're on and come back. I think that'll be the next day, so I think we will have to start to move some of the beaten out of the field and use a corn picker. I'm just going to line this up here. That will do. Turn it all off. Turn off baler. Unload baler. I'm not going to unload it here. It's unloaded. That's done. Right. That's nice and quiet. Let's see what we've got. Well, you see, we've got 63,000 litres of wheat, 21,000 litres of barley with more to come, 5,000 litres of canola or rape as I prefer, and that's it. Nothing else in stock yet. There'll be potatoes and sugar beet and maize to come. This is on hard, so the prices are not going to be high. They're actually still higher than real life, but we can't help that. We won't be doing wood chips. Seeds, that's red seed. It's because of one of the mods I've got in here. And there's no place to sell silage. So Now we got, say, barley 361 at the Wasson Miller, wherever the Wasson Miller is. Let's have a look. Wasson Miller. Ah, down here. That's not too bad a run, actually. There's no really long runs on it, let's face it. It's a very small map. Deliberately made for small equipment. And that's modded by my good self, he says. So, right, we're going to do a little bit more of this, I think. Oh, no we're not. We're going to we got a spare tractor. Yeah, we've got this one. I want to see exactly what the wheat and the wheat, the maize looks like. Need to go out this way. I may pick up some straw using the forage collector, but I want plenty of bales to make this these clamps up. I need 2 clamps, but I don't think I have more beet and potatoes than will take 2 clamps worth. But everything now is almost ready to start next bit, and I will run this. I may put this up to 2-day grub stage. I was thinking about the amount of work we have to do on each field. Although I said at first I wasn't going to plough each one, I think we actually have to play true to life of the time. No matter that in the States, no, you very rarely plough. I think back in the day they were still ploughing. Ah, that's the maize. So look at it. Ah, it's a day to go yet. Let's check that out. Yeah, it's a couple of days to go. We're in no hurry to do any of these yet, then. No hurry. Oh, potatoes down there. We've just gone past the potato field. Beet up here, and as you can see, if you look here, one is the one we're on at the moment, which is this one. One is over half done. 2, 4, 5, 8, 9 are all done. So it's just these ones here. I'm going to leave the tractor there. I'm going to be quicker to run up here to look at 3 than find my way around. Yeah, this is nowhere near. There's another couple of days yet. Here's the beet. And that's still a couple of 3 days away from being ready. This is not a bad sized field. What I have discovered, just with all the equipment I've got, I'm going to have to run it manually. It's not easy to use auto combine or my old favourite course play with. Going over here to have a look at 7. It should be the potato field. No, it's a lot. That is a long way away yet. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, that looks a bit like potatoes. That's another reasonable sized field. Right, what I'm going to do is we'll leave him where he is, and we will do a little bit more. We'll do another fill of this, and sounds to fill us up with juice down to 4 litres. Well, this thing goes for hours on a tank full. To be truthful, they did in those days, and I should go forward. I might pick up a bit more. Might be going a little bit past at 4 mile an hour, but just having a drink. You have to bear with me on that. I need to get some of this done. Right, so that's how far we've got on this. And I shall be, it looks like I will be ploughing every field, which will take a long time. Especially with the ploughs you've got here. I hope I left myself enough room to go at the end here. I don't think I have actually. Oh dear. Okay. Stopping for a moment. Wait for it to all to wind up. Move this over here out of the way. It's better. There we go round, we go round. I think you have to admit I am making a better job of this than I did at the first 3 episodes of harvesting, which is why I gave up and brought the fire in. But I think in future I will try and do all harvesting with this. And only use the fire if we should get way behind stuff. Fire has one big advantage: I can use that on auto combine. This you can't because it's not classed as a combine. So auto combine doesn't want to know, and who can blame it? The modder who made that probably didn't think there'd be anybody stupid enough to be using this size equipment. But it's rather relaxing. I think that was VP who said a foreign stroke every half mile. I've seen a Model A in real life, but I haven't actually heard one running. They usually have one at Wheating each year, which is a old agricultural equipment rally near where I live, which I go to every other year, get my hand in, and just to have a listen to something which definitely fires once in a blue moon, and that's a Field Marshal, my ultimate favourite tractor. Just a pity that the engine they used was not really an original engine, it was a copy of a Continental design, but they made it work right through from, I think, just before the war to the late 50s. They were still producing basically the same model, a big single cylinder 2-stroke diesel, which almost sounds like a contradiction in terms of 2-stroke diesel. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this as my screenshot when I get him over there, and whilst I'm driving around, and he's not probably behind me, but I don't care. I'm going to the drive. There will be once it winds up enough. It's a lovely thing here, you have to wait for everything to wind up, and of course I've got it in top gear, which doesn't help. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like. If you're not a subscriber and like this old machinery as much as I do, please consider subscribing. I'm making one of these every week. I'm not using the stuff to its best because I'm not the world's best farmer. in real life. I've never been a farmer. I've worked in auxiliary industries to farming, but I've never been a farmer myself. Right, just come across and see what it looks like. Yeah, I think it's going to be okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a shot from here. And if we come out of cab, yeah, that should do. Fine, that hits. Right. So let's finish off. Any comments, queries, questions, brickbats, bouquets, or anything else, please feel free to comment. I try and answer every one. And with that, it's Mammon saying cheerio for now. Cheerio. And look at that, spot on. Cheerio.